Rift, we'll get on with it then. This is the newest Longplay. It's Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. Game finally came out of early access, although, does it really feel it? I'm not convinced yet, but I've barely played this game. So I have very little experience with Mount & Blade. I've always been interested in the concept, but the original Mount & Blade games always just seemed that bit too janky to hold my interest. I've seen it played, I played a little bit of Sword and Fire myself. It was a lot of But no, Bannerlord won the vote, and we're going to give this a fair shake. We're going to play it pretty much standard. We'll just do the normal campaign, no bells, no whistles, and I think if I really enjoy the campaign, then I'd give it a second run through, perhaps with the modded European map. But I've heard a lot of different opinions about this game, about as many different opinions as there are people telling me about the game. So in a situation like that, it's usually best just to disregard all of them and plod forward ourselves. So let's get into it. New campaign. I've been warned about realism mode, like it's no fun being shot dead immediately at the start of the game, so I will take that to heart. Janky hub, brace for janky then. I wonder how the jank compares to the older games. That said, I can't remember much of the... Oh!
For 500 years, the Calradian Empire dominated the continent. Its armies scattered foes before them. The strongholds of proud tribes crumbled beneath its engines of war. From the forests of the north to the wastes of the south, all was brought beneath the standard of their legions. Brutal as the conquest was, the wise agreed that it brought peace. The land, now untroubled by armies, grew rich, but empires, like men, grow old. Leaders lose a common cause. Corruption spreads. Old enemies learn the Empire's tricks and devise new ones of their own. Until one day, the bonds holding the Empire snap. Then comes the Civil War, pitting all against all. A time of hatred. A time of suffering. But also, even in the worst hours, a time of courage and defiance. As new leaders arise, from new places and new peoples, to turn back the tides of destruction and bring forth a new world from the ashes of the old.
Right, our first major choice. In fact, I think we get a lot of choices for creation here. I don't know much about these races at all. I suppose we started with the Empire. These look like discount Swedes. What the heck are these? Adventurers of the West. Spaniards, perhaps? Desert people, nomadic people, and hippies. That almost says Batarians, so we can't go with them. I reckon we'll just play it straight, go with the good old Empire. I like that slight purple tinge of royalty to it, so very good. And who are we going to play? Well, I think we'll just hit random once, and we'll make ourselves the biggest, fattest midget that we can. How do we sound?
Infantry! Man the ladders! Form a circle! Fire! Fall back!
Yeah, I think we'll go with that. The one thing I don't want is a really annoying voice, because I imagine we're going to be doing a lot of yelling. That is one ugly bastard. So, very good. We'll have you. Right. Oh, God. Ugly comes from ugly, I suppose. Give that man a forklift. It's not very nice, young. Don't know which forklift drivers in particular would be offended by that. I'm sure somebody would. Right. These choices are basically what give us our initial skill sets. Out of anything, I would like to be pretty good at talking to people and taking their money. Because in a game like this, surely money is everything. So, what were we? We were good old merchants. And, oh god, what a horrific child to have. Okay, what were we noted for? Definitely not our brawn at that size. I like the idea of being cunning. Athletics, bow, engineering and trade. Charm. Charm is good. You'd need to be charming if you look like this thing. Growing up, you spent most of your time in the markets. That's stacking on that trade and charm a bit much, but sure, why not? Engineering. Make things to withstand powerful forces without collapsing building structures and devices. That sounds like the opposite of what we want in the early game. Yeah, I might as well build up with this. I'm not sure if any of these actual decisions come into the game later on. Like I said, it's completely blind. I have no idea what's going to affect what here. What did we do? Well, made some money, of course. Like many families, your life was upended by war, ravaged by the passage of army after army. Right, we sell up, but oh, we didn't make it. We were staying at an inn, we were attacked by raiders, parents were slain, 2 youngest siblings seized. You and your brother survived because we subdued a raider. Gotta bring these people down. Get that vigor. So I wonder if it's going to do that Sid Meier's Pirates thing, where we have to go and track down our family, which I never achieved in that. Ooh, I don't think of a name. What name really screams short, fat, built, ugly bastard who seems to be made of bronze? They affect starting stats and gear. They only decide your starting stats in an immersive way, nothing else. I don't really find that thing immersive. Ron Jeremy. You know what? I quite like the name Barrel. Barrel he came out, barrel he shall be. Now... So I don't think there's a lot of incrementation here. There's either very easy, or realistic. Well, there is custom, I suppose. I have no idea which one's a good choice for first playthrough. I'm always loath to play on easy mode. Just custom, it says Cal. Yeah, great if I don't know what the... You know what, screw it. We'll just go Warrior, and I'll set the player receive thing down to easy, since that's something I've specifically been told to try. Alright, good enough.
Brother, it's been 3 days now we've been tracking those bastards. I think we're getting close. We need to think about what happens when we catch them. How are we going to rescue our brother and sister? Are we up for a fight? This looks like an old training field for the legions. Perhaps we can spare some time and brush up on our skills. The practice could come in handy when we catch up with the raiders.
Absolutely, since I have no idea how to play this game, we are definitely doing the tutorial here. So if you're familiar with the game, you can probably just completely skip this part, because you'll know all this already. So we can leave by holding tab, but we probably need to go around and try all these different wee training things. Is there a run button, or is this as fast as little Barrel can run? Maybe I shouldn't have made myself so small after all. Choose a weapon. Sure. Get sword, get shield, and let's start mulching you. Defend from the left. Am I not currently defending from the left? Ah, okay. Now... Right, so basically what we're being taught is that the way you hold your mouse is the way that you attack. Doesn't seem all too different from Mountain Blade, except it's not Mountain Blade, Kingdom Come Deliverance, but it's not first person. Sword is a little boring. What else can we have here? What is this? Isn't that just another sword? Ah, two-handed sword. Now that seems like it gets a bit of muscle. Maybe I was meant to try that elsewhere? Where's my sword? Okay. Doesn't seem too hard, right? Said we'll see what the veteran trainer has to say about things. Can actually block with this. There we go.
I'll tear your limbs.
No, I don't think that's what you yell in training. Alright, that seems pretty simple. What about this? Pole arm? Or is it just a big rod? Impeccable. So Scipio's asking, do we have goals for the Longplay? See, I was asking about goals, and I kept getting some very, very fluffy and altering answers. So I think I need to become king and wipe out a race. But it might be that after I become king, or what have you, I find that I want to play with the Euro map. Which is another way of saying I'm not all that sure. I'm too unfamiliar with this game to know what a good goal would be. Right, is that it for the training around here? I think it is. For some reason, just whacking people with a big stick, not even a pointed stick, seemed to work particularly well. Who would have thought? What was the alternative here? Oh yeah, I could fight you with a big sword. Does two-handed sword teach me how to defend this damn thing, though? I'd like to think I am defending from the left here. There's no outline to the arrow at the top. Well, there is. Just hard to spot there. Okay, right. I think we figured out everything about melee fighting. What else is there to know? Mounted and ranged training. So horse riding, as I understand, is a pretty important part of the game. But how do we actually mount a horse? And from what I've seen, there tends to be a lot of this in the game, riding around and shooting people from afar. Because horse archery OP. Now, I don't think we actually put any points into archery when we made our character. But I'm sure that won't come back to bite us. As I said, I haven't played this game whatsoever, so it's all going to be very fresh and new to me. I won't let that get in the way of my fun. Hopefully. How does a head collector challenge that? Well, I have absolutely no context with which to say if that's good or not. Once I have a bit more experience with the game, then I'd be able to say. But right now, it's like, someone's just started playing DDR and it's like, ooh, how about an all the max challenge? You have to be all the levels of max in the name. You'll pick it up as you go along. I absolutely will. The game does appeal, though. The whole concept I really like. Alright, there we go. Now, is there any context as to how good that performance was? I don't know. Can I grab a weapon and try that again? And how in the world do I get off this horse? Because it's not F. Okay, it's Z. Z gets us off the horse. Right. How do we attack from up on horse? Okay, it feels like there's this big delay on the thrusting. I better keep that in mind. It could be that I try to thrust at a target and I've already passed them by the time it's... by the time I'm thrusting out. Does anybody know if holding down the thrust, or if holding down the attack for longer before thrusting does more damage? Oh no, this cannot be. There we go. It does not, so really just tapping it does the same as holding down? I'm surprised. Well, I suppose holding down lets you line up your attack better. Come on, barrel. Can I speed up on this horse? I can jump. The horse feels a little slow. You can also crouch it. You can also crouch it. You have crouch lances later, which depend on the speed of your horse. Aha. Okay, that seemed all rather simple. Finally, sword on horse. Can't imagine this would be too much different from what we just did. Ah, but... okay, that was pathetic. We can slash in both directions. It didn't feel so good for thrusting in different directions there. Ooh. Damn, I thought Lona was saying that I actually had a good start there, but no. Probably just with my being defeated by a clay pot. Okay, this feels awkward and very short. Then again, using a sword from horseback just seems like a dire idea to begin with. Crouching is like when you jet. Okay, but how do you crouch on a horse? Cooch, not crouch. Oh. Cooching. Never heard of it. But But then I'm not a horse person. I've ridden a horse since I was a child. This is going disastrously badly. This poor horse is getting beat up by me ramming it into things as well. I think I'm getting more the hang of this now. Yep, more the hang of this. I'm wondering, do you change your angle of attack once you lock it in? No, you don't. Interesting. Boy, those arrow prompts are rough. Especially the top and bottom one, they're quite far away from the center. Alright. I think we can tell where my strength is there. Finally a bit of range and we're good to go. I can't imagine sword and shield does anything for us. Although, do we get a bonus for doing all of these trainings? Level up our character or some such? Right, bow. My specialty. Hit all of the targets, so I can do that. A long time since I did archery. Don't forget the basics. Can I switch to first person here, by the way? I thought this was a game that can also be played first person. R for first person. Okay, I hate this already. How do I get out of this? Okay, R again. Is that a target? I guess so. Simple as that. Weren't there other options? Yeah, like crossbow training. How's this one work?
Die, you bastard!
Ooh, okay. I thought you click and hold for that, but no. This doesn't feel quite as visceral as archery. Maybe it's stronger though. Yeah, first person doesn't have separate animations from third, so it feels so weird. Oh, yeah, I need to hold that down. Better remember that. When I'm in first person and see that reticule, it just feels like I can one click and fire, but no, you need to hold it down and still fail. Crossbow requires a lower skill to have decent accuracy. A lower skill? What are you talking about? Oh, a lower skill floor. Ah. Okay, that was awful. What about chucking things at people? I quite like the idea of doing javelins. They're not represented in games enough. Now let's give this a go. Okay, very fast to aim. Probably have a pretty low range though, right? This does feel pretty good. I wonder if first person would help with this. No, the swaying there is awful. Still though, I like this. And surely javelins are cheap. Thread that needle. Ooh. Oh, I like this. Yeah, I'm not so fond of the whole zooming in. Right, we didn't do the Sword and Shield Master training. We'll just get that done so we're 100% here. I'd hate for the game to say something like, you need more training after I get myself completely whipped. Sword and Shield, yoink. Right, come get some. Very low damage on this thing. Down he goes. Yeah, never big on swords in this kind of game. It just doesn't feel right. Probably because in games, it often feels like you're just bludgeoning someone with a sword. And if I'm going to bludgeon someone, I very specifically want a bludgeon with which to do it. Now, if it was a bit more visceral, stabby, oh, we'd be speaking a different language. But I think I'll be staying away from swords. If there's a big club, I'll go for a big club. If there's not, maybe an axe. Failing that, a polearm. And I'll hope to have either javelins or a bow. Right, I think I'm all done, Nathanos.
Are you ready to leave here?
I suppose I am. Let's go. If you're not big on swords, Jake, you'll be happy to know that there are maces and all kinds of brutal hammers and whatnot. I am very happy to hear that. I really like the maces in this game. They make a great sound. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Right, so done that. We leave here. Before anything else, we're low on food. We're going to buy provisions and find some help. You're a better rider. Let you lead the way. Choosing perk. When your skill points reach a required threshold, one or more perks become available. Small indicator on the character screen. I guess that's my small indicator. You can choose available perks by clicking on a button. Right. I imagine I want a giant two-handed hammer at some point. So maybe I should go into that. Then again... better with bow than throwing things, but I want to throw... But I think we start with a bow, don't we? So maybe I should focus bow initially? No. No, gotta stay true to ourselves here. I would like to be better at... Ooh, what's all this about? I already have points here. Less of a price penalty selling equipment. Less of a price penalty when selling trade goods or selling equipment. I have a feeling we're going to be getting a lot of equipment from killing people, so let's go with that. What if I didn't like that choice? Is there a way to respec at some point? Charming. When a tournament is won, more likely to have children. 10% daily chance to get a relation with a random notable in the governed settlement while a contentious project. What? Am I ever gonna win a tournament? Does renown matter much? I like the idea of having loads of kids. Maybe we can produce plenty? Leadership, blah. I like the idea of getting my trade groove on, though. Now let's be ready for our two-handed days. Right. Plans to see the world. Move your party by clicking on the map. It'll mark a target location unless you've clicked in an accessible area. Set off for something something. Treve. Let's go then. Hello, refugees. Can I help you? I wanted to talk to you.
Don't hurt us.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Aye, those devils. They raided our village. Took whoever they could catch. Slavers, I'll bet.
I'll bet indeed.
People say they're still about. We're sleeping in the woods, not going back until they're gone. You hunt them down and kill everyone, you hear? Heaven protect you. Heaven guide your swords.
You're a bit merciless. Also, you're also a bit quiet. I'll just bump you up a bit. And maybe bring that music down a touch more. Right, so we can walk around. Now I have clicked around with this before. It feels like there's going to be a lot of loading screens if we walk around a lot, so I suspect I won't be doing it much.
Well, we're here, I guess. So, we need food, and after that, maybe some men to come with us. The head man here can probably help us. Let's try to find him.
Hold Alt to see the location of him. Huh? Oh, wow. What am I using? This isn't my Witcher sense, but something quite like it. Please buy a helmet ASAP, says Luna. What, you don't like my, mostly bald head? Happens to everyone eventually. So they say. Interaction with this person is disabled. Okay, thanks. But you're the guy that I need.
I'm Orthos, head man of this village. What brings you here?
I need help. Raiders have taken my younger brother and
They
sister.
got your people too. Sorry to hear that. Those bastards have done a bit of killing and looting in these parts as well. We think they've gone north. I reckon there are a few folk around here who'll join you in going after them if you'll pay for their gear. Once you've made your preparations, come and talk to me again. I may have a task for you if you're going after the raiders.
Also, what's with everyone being so quiet? When I do my war shouting, it's very loud. I'll be honest, I completely missed all that log stuff. How do we see that? Here we go. Get 4 troops, buy 2 grain. But I am quite certain that that's much easier to do from this screen. Because then I can go buy product, get my 2 grain, and ooh, wow, these are some hefty troops here. How many was I meant to buy? Was it 4? Get 4 troops. Well, I might just do that. It's a shame not to immerse ourselves by going around the village, but there's so much loading involved, whereas here it's just click, 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 and done. Right, let's have a chat with you. Oh, I can't. No, I can't do that here. I must load the village. Very well. Why does the character look like he likes K-pop and awful shovelware
About that matter I
games?
mentioned earlier.
Right, yes, Headman. What's it all about?
There's this wandering doctor who comes through it from time to time. Name of Tactic. Well, we last saw him a few days ago. He was carrying some sort of chest, which he was very mysterious about. He was on some sort of quest, he said, though wouldn't tell us more. He set off on the road just a few hours before the raiders came through here. Well, he's not really a worldly type, just the kind of fellow who'd stumble into a trap and let himself be captured. We're worried about him. If you can keep an eye out for him, this Tactius, we'd be very grateful. Maybe if he's alive and well, he'll tell you a little more about his quest.
When you level up, instead of spending points all over the place, you can get companions to be the doctor of your army, etc., etc. Ooh, so it can be spent on other things, you say? Where is that? Where was that? Where's all my level up stuff? You're saying my points could be spent on something else? Ah, okay, so you get the experience that puts up your learning rate, but you also get experience from actually doing the action, and I assume that gives you these levels. In cities you can clear alleyways from gangs, and even take it over and become a crime boss yourself. So you're saying there is a reason to be wandering around the village. I'm going to stick with the tutorial until it's done at least. It might teach me some valuable things about the game. Right. Look around the village, find the party that captured the traveler. So we just gotta go and beat people up. I mean, I'm up for that, for sure. Not much of a village, though, is it? I think this the starting village in Monster Hunter for the PSP was larger than this. So I must sate my curiosity. Can I mercilessly butcher the people here? Maybe making a save before... Oh, well, Guess I'm committed then. Well, I am thoroughly disappointed. Okay, there's a specific loot ability for that, eh? What kind of weapon we use specialized? Probably a big two-handed club. That's how I like to play these sorts of games. Although when I did Henry of Skeletons, I think I used a one-handed mace with a shield, as I recall. Not sure if that game had a two-handed club. The game had pole arms that you couldn't use. That was very sad. But the game itself was amazing, so I truly can't complain. What in the world am I looking for here? Look around the village, find the party that captured the traveller from whom the headman told you about. Sure. Party means the overworld. Look around the village. So not here then. Oh, okay. Oh boy, plenty of raiders out here. Doesn't seem they sell much outside of these simple items, sadly. Right, well, we'll get out and we'll just start having our filthy way with the bandits. And no option to parlay, we just go and attack them immediately. Very well. I've never seen Jake this clueless. This is a new experience for me. I play plenty of games for the first time. Right, we're... okay. Ooh, wow, I gotta hand it to this alt mode. I would not have noticed those people for quite some time. You can use F1 and F3 to tell my people to go killing. Well, that sounds good. Immediately shoot someone in the neck. Are we sure these guys are raiders? I think we are terrorizing the village now. Please stop clobbering my horse. Don't clobber me either. I mean, look, the sword just lacks a certain impact to its actions, wouldn't you say? I want my big club. I'd also like to not get shanked here.
The day is ours!
If by these guys you mean your own party, Jake, then yes, the raiders. Right, so when we take out raiders, we can take a troop. And we can take their raiders as prisoners. I don't see why not. I don't know what the benefit of having prisoners are, but we'll take them anyway. Nathanos, that's my brother, right? He seemed to have taken a bit of a beating there. And again, so did I. And of course we should take all their stuff. Don't know if I can equip any or not, but we'll feel this one out. You can ransom prisoners for money. These crummy raiders are surely not worth anything, right? Can't believe there's no parlay to be had here. So something that really appeals to me in this kind of game is the whole F1, F3. I really like it in games when you have your party that can actually independently fight for themselves. It just appeals to me a lot. Oh wow. What a charge. Horseback archery just seems so powerful. I mean, what's their answer to this? Not sure they have one. I suppose their own archers who perform better. Just take it all. I should probably see if I can use any of that equipment for myself. The answer is shields and you running out of ammo. But what if I simply bring more ammo? Okay, so was there something else I could spend these focus points on? Somebody seemed to indicate that there was. What about my gear? Do I even use armed guards? I don't think I do, so I could equip that. I could equip some not ripped ones. Even some tailored ones. This equipment using thing feels off. I have to do it from here rather than here. Sadly though, I still didn't pick up any bludgeoning weapons. I hope someday to do so. Now where were those raiders? Thought some of them ran down this way. Aha! It's a bad day to be you, my friend. Those scrubs don't have an answer to it. Lances and heavy armor does the job. Oh dear.
Kill them all!
Fighting at night. Terrible. Okay, they're throwing stones at me. I see we're fighting EA Lanka. Bring on your sticks and stones. Oh, they are bringing on their sticks and stones. Alright, you guys just charge on in and make mincemeat of them. Where's my sword at?
Die, you pig!
I do like the wee kill thing up at the top right. It's like I'm playing TF2 again. Alright, so we're not finding this this fellow that was supposedly kidnapped. Ooh, a knobbed club. Now we're doing the talking. So, there we go. There we go, there we go. It's just a one-handed mace, but that'll do. Someday I'll have a better one. You rescue several prisoners. They look parched and exhausted. Give them water and bread, and...
I don't know who you are, but I'm in your debt. These brigands would have marched us to our deaths. My name's Tactios. I'm a doctor by trade. I was on, well, a bit of a quest, but I'm now thinking I'm not really made for this kind of thing. I was with a caravan, and they just came out of the brush. We were surrounded and outnumbered, so we gave up. I figured they'd keep us alive, if just for the ransom. But then they started flogging us along at top speed, without any water, and I was just about ready to drop. I could feel the signs of heat stroke creeping up, and I told them, but they just flogged me more. If your group hadn't come along, maybe I have a way to thank you properly. I'm afraid I haven't seen any children. But after our caravan was attacked, the chief of the raiders, the one they call Radagos, took and rode off with our more valuable belongings, including a chest that I had. He seemed to be controlling more than one band around this area. If this lot has your kin, then I think he'd be the one to know.
Grinning so much, I really don't think he minded that flogging.
And since I have nothing of value left to repay your help, I'll tell you this. If you do catch up with and defeat that ruffian, you may be able to recover my chest. It contains a valuable ornament, which I was told could be of great value if you knew where to sell it. I was trying to find out more about it, but, as I say, I've had all my urge for travelling flogged out of me. Right now, I don't think I'd venture more than 20 paces from a well as long as I live.
What a way to say flogged out of me. He doesn't seem too ravaged by it all.
It doesn't look like much, and I suspect this lot will give it away for a few coins. But I got it from a mercenary whom I treated once, and he swore it was related to Neretz's folly. I don't know what that means, except that Neretes was of course the emperor who died in battle some years back. Maybe you could find out its true value. Thanks for saving me again. I hope our paths will cross again.
Thought I could bring him aboard as my own doctor to help tend to my own units, but maybe it doesn't work that way. Right, what's next on Ye Olde quest? Find the hideout of the gang and defeat them. Well, it did tell us that it's right there. Don't know how many are going to be there, but perhaps we can stop off at this wee village first. You've strayed too far. Okay. Forgive me for not following the tutorial lines there, my brother. Wait, what? But Headman, I found the doctor. Surely you can congratulate me or something. Wow, this is railroaded. I'm going to give the game the benefit of the doubt and say that's just, once we're clear of tutorial, the shackles will be off. You know, I wouldn't mind having more of an army. More is better, right? And I should probably buy some more grain to keep us all fed. I have no idea how food works. We have 2.9 food, it goes down by about 1 a day. 4 days until no food. Well, let's just make sure that we have plenty. And I guess we're just going out and massacring these guys. But hang on, how do I even get to that hideout? It seems... Ah, we can access it up this wee bit. Food does spoil, so don't get too much. Oh, it's like Battle Brothers. Right, so how do we enter this hideout? Oh, the hideout is this pile of rock. More variants of food means more morale. Oh, it's a lot like Battle Brothers. Still, they'll make do with grain for a few days at least. Hideout missions begin with the enemy unaware of your approach. So I can have people follow me. I don't yell it out loud for some reason. Can I crouch? No, okay. See his character window, not crouch. Not so much for having them unaware. Surely there was more to them than that. Well, not really. The defender army here is minuscule. Could you just go and kill? It'll be fine. There are many of us and not many of them. We are the raiders. Jake, why do you even bother to fight? That's not very nice, Mount. Gotta show that I can fight like the best. I am very slow, though. I wonder if it's because of my stature. We're about 4 foot bugger all here. Your athletics are low, so you run so... Surely athletics just level up over time from running around and such? I wonder how annoying that ROUI is going to be. Also wondering where my horse is. Okay guys, I made it.
So, who's this that comes through my place of business, killing my employees? Good heaven, I need a better description than that. My men have harvested dozens of little brats in this region. Quite good hunting grounds. Already sent most of them off to a slave market, I know, though. Since your hunt for your kin is fruitless, how about you clear off and save your own lives? Either that, or I'll force you to lick up all the blood you've spilled here with your tongues. Or you and I could settle this one-on-one.
Never do things someone else's way. Kill him. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Thanks, troops. I don't think we're the bad guys here. Okay, right, well, let's steal those raiders. And steal their stuff. Might be better stuff for me. Like that. I think I will become the raider. Don't mind me. Some nice braziers. Anything better than what I already have? Waxed leather cavalier boots. Why, yes, I think I will. Style myself in my oppressor's fashion.
Well, I recognize defeat when
Didn't
I
I
see it.
behead you?
If I'm gonna be your captive, let me introduce myself. I'm Radagos. You haven't cut my throat yet, which was a wise move. I'm sure I can find a way to be worth more to you alive than dead. Ah, you'll need my help, all right, if you want to get them back. Alive, that is. See, my boys have some pretty specific instructions about what to do if there's a rescue attempt. Shall we get on the road? Remember, if I drop dead of exhaustion or drown in some river, that's it for your little dears. I don't expect a cozy palanquin now, but you best not make it too hard a trip for me.
The way I see it, my army is simply an extension of myself, so yes, I did take him down. A chest, a piece of bronze, battered, corroded. Could have been anything from a cup to a crown. Okay, well, let's have that.
I was hoping to find more treasure here, but I think business wasn't going too well for Radagos and his gang. I found this strange-looking metal piece, though. Doesn't look too valuable, but it could be the artifact Actaeus was talking about. Maybe we can sell it to one of the noble clans for a hefty price. I have a better idea. We would have a better chance if we split up now. I'll take Radagos and go find the slaver market and look for a way to free the children. However, we must be careful not to endanger their lives, and it could be better to just buy them. We need to have our purses full for that, though.
Excuse me, brother.
I'll need to take these men with us. Radagos is a slippery one. I don't want him getting away. Indeed. You'll have to find a way to do that. Maybe this bronze thing can help.
Not sure our siblings were worth that much.
Tacteo said it could be worth a fortune to the right person, if you manage not to get killed. If he's telling the truth, you must be careful. Never reveal that you have it, but try to understand its value and how it can be sold. One more thing. When you were talking to nobles and other people of importance, Make sure you present yourself as someone from a distant but distinguished family. You can use our family name if you like, or make up a new one. You will have a
Okay.
better chance of obtaining an audience with nobles, and it'll be easier for me to find you by asking around.
Our first name is Barrel, so what should our family name be? Wasn't expecting this. Of beer, of fish, wine, chest, Chester. I like being called the old whiskies.
Get on the road now. Once I locate the little ones, I'll come find you.
There wouldn't have to be a barrel as our sigil, would there? That would make a good bit of sense. That almost makes sense. So many options, but none of them a barrel. Grain does work pretty well for the old whiskey family, though. There's a club flag. Looks a little too basic. Actually, that's pretty grain-like, isn't it? Yeah, I think we'll go with that. There's our barrel. Tastefully sized. That's a pretty barrel-ish color right there. The sigil should be golden, but it doesn't show up too well on that. Well enough. The Bannerlord, I see what you're up to. Oh, finally, tutorial's over. Although I imagine we still have some of these questy things going on. Thought it was meant to be all mashed up. Right, did you just take all of my people away from me? You did. Wow, I spent all that money on those troops and they're just gone. Now it's just me. You even took the prisoners away. Damn you, brother. But we are Barrel, we are level 2, and we need to investigate this weird thing that we found. And we have several years of which to do so. We're in a land full of peril, but also opportunities. To face the challenges that await, you need to build up your clan. There are many ways to go about this, but none forego coin. Trade is one means, fighting and selling off is another. Whatever you choose to pursue, traveling alone makes you easy pickings, so grab people. Increase dinars by a lot, grow a party to 20 men, and reach clan tier. Understood. Maybe. How many levels do I have? Don't investigate the folly for the love of all that's good and holy, Jake. But it's what we're meant to do, Kaladin. What are you talking about? How many levels do I have to spend? I don't know. Maybe just one. In that case, I would like to get my two-handed up and start dealing with a nice two-hander, but maybe we need to work on our athletics. Yeah, because we're that bit too stubby. Fight on foot, move mat on foot. Increases running speed and reduces weight penalty. Maybe I should get better at riding, though. Riding seems more a thing for a short stack like us. Yeah, sure thing. Right. I guess I could go and talk to the people at Trivia, tell them what an amazing job I did, and then I need to start making money, I guess? Who was the leader guy? It was you, right?
Well, good day to you. So, who might you be?
Didn't we just chat? I'm Destor, I've lived all my life here, working the land, as do my kin. I've not heard of you. Oh, okay. Nice to meet you too.
Hey, so who are you then?
Okay. Does everyone just tell us the same thing?
So who are you then?
Okay. So we have relations, they have power, there are different types. There's a militia here as well. Okay, so what can be done? Troops can be gained, although these are almost certainly much weaker than the guys that we just got in the tutorial. I'm not sure what worth it is to grab people, because I think they die like flies. But I could be dead wrong. There's much less value to talk to NPCs now that you're out of the tutorial. The levels to spend are shown at the top of the skills table, left is the attributes, right is focus points. That food I bought seems to largely be gone already. Does butter count as food? It certainly does. But I don't know if this is stuff at good prices for selling or not. I mean, they have colors, but I don't know if red color means that's a bad price or a good price for me to buy it at. It's definitely worth taking the troops. You lost the tutorial cavalry. Press right click on troops, you can hire to show the troops tree. There's a troops tree? Red bad, green good. So if the price that I'm buying at is green, then it's lower than expected. So maybe I could buy a lot of sheep here and bring it elsewhere. Okay. So he's just a dude with a pitchfork. But I guess maybe he levels up and can become one of these other things. Troops can level up. And you not exactly have the coin to be a chooser. You could well be right there. Alright, let's just bring him in. More hands, more better. And then let's just buy some sheep and see if we can sell them on somewhere. So, hang on. Are sheep too heavy for me to bring around? Maybe. Okay. You can just do round trips of trading across the land. It requires some pack horses to be profitable. But these sheep, they look like they're such great value. That's a lot of sheep. Yeah, but I can just bring them with me, right? The sheep need herding. Is that a real thing? Let's bring 5 sheep and some wool and see what happens. Oh, capacity exceeded. I am surprised. So what's this encumbrance stuff here? How do we even read that? Total equipped armor and weapon weight. High encumbrance will slow you down. So, how do I know? Ah, here we go. Here's inventory capacity. 51 out of 70. 60. But the sheep... Yeah, the sheep don't add to that. I guess the sheep do walk on their own. Visit taverns, find companions. They can eventually become demigods. It's good to hear. Alright, tell you what, we're going to grab this and go and sell it off somewhere. Although that's spending pretty much all of my money. Maybe down a bit. Now, where can I sell this stuff? Maybe Portos will buy it. And hopefully we don't get attacked along the way and have all these sheep stolen now that I've spent all my money. Would be strange if they bought the sheep here, considering I went such a short way, but even so. The arrow on the bottom right will show your party speed. Anything lower than 4 is asking to get raided. There's a number here showing my speed. Possibly. Right, trade. Do you want to buy my sheep? Wait. That seems like a pretty low price for them, but that seems like a pretty good... How much did I pay for this wool? I don't know, but... Hang on, I think the price went down a bit. Undo that, undo that. You get 117, and another 106, and then 98, and then 91, and I think suddenly it's not such a good price anymore. Well, I can sell you that bunch to begin with. Yeah, supply and demand, so I can't just dump a large amount of something in one place. Right then, we have a wheeler and dealer. What's your overpriced raw materials at Poros? What are you talking about?
So who are you then?
Orkos, craftsman, a working man. I've not heard of you, but you look like a man who might make something of himself. Everyone's saying this, aren't they? I don't know if you know much about the law here. Craftsmen are required to buy our own materials. They offer us reasonable prices, but they're not doing that. They come together, agreed on a price that's too high. You get around, right? Wouldn't be so hard for you to collect wool. Oh man, I just bought wool. I gladly pay 1,092 for 6 units of wool. That sounds pretty great. But I just sold my wool. So I need to go and get more wool. That seems easy enough though, but these sheep are weighing me down. Where can I ditch these sheep? Also, would I want to recruit some more troops? Well, maybe, but they don't have any. Cities don't have great prices for goods from nearby villages because they're getting these goods from them automatically. Makes sense, but it still seemed like that wool sold for a profit. I think. Could be dead wrong. What's a smithy all about? You can create different weapons for yourself or fulfill orders. Didn't expect that in the game. The smithy's just going to let me use the place? Surely not. There's ores, ingots, wood, charcoal. So what if I wanted to make myself a... Oh dear, this might be a bit much to bite off immediately. He can change its size big time. So I'd want a giant two-handed club to forge here. Not right now, obviously, but something to keep in mind in the future. There's an arena. I'm probably ill-equipped to do any arena fighting right now, but that's pretty cool. Recruit 3 veteran sword sisters. Let's have a look around the tavern. We're so tiny, these people sitting down are pretty much as tall as us. God, wine here tastes like this.
Piss. Right, so who are you?
What do you want to know about my family? Piss on them. Okay, well, you seem like a happy chappy. So what are you good at? I can fight. If you have work for me, we could discuss it. I'm not cheap. Okay, well, too bad. I guess this is how you find companions, right? The so-called demigods I was told about. Veteran sword sisters. I don't know, I'm more of a believer of quantity over quality in my armies. The Wheeler mentioned something, yeah. Thankfully we don't have to come here every time to figure that out. Right, I'm looking for people to hire. Would you know anyone who... What does it cost me to ask? I know a few. What kind of person are you looking for? Scouts, engineers, surgeons, quartermaster, lieutenant, villains and thieves. Ah, quartermaster sounds pretty cool. A man called something something passed through on his way to Vostrom. Oh, thank you. Okay, so you spend money to get a little bit of information like that. I don't know if that puts him in a stationary position, or if it's just a clue about where to find him. No clue. I suspect that you and your line of work acquire a few captives. I would pay. Slavers are rare. I used to be that. When we made war every day, defeated taking the slaves, paid for, da-da-da. Not practical. Frontiers broken, raiders crossing, too many opportunities for captives to escape. War can be profited upon. Many captives are still taken, and their families will pay to have them back. Men such as I crisscross the Empire, acquiring prisoners, contacting their kin. I like the sound of that. Sell to rogue guy. Don't give Caesar any ideas here. I fancy that a fine eye for assessing a ransom, dozen little things that a man will tell you whether he goes to bed hungry or spices his meat with pepper and cloves. Real money is in the aristocracy, yes. I do like the idea of capturing the landed. Would you ransom me? Of course! Always be sure to keep a pot of dinars buried somewhere, and a loyal servant who can find it in a hurry. I wish to ransom them. Alright. Nice sounding mechanics, we'll see how well it's implemented. Do you play Tableau? Tableau? I think I played this once when mucking around with this game and setting it up. But do I have the wherewithal to win? I'm ready to offer you an easy challenge and a friendly game. How much are we betting? I don't allow betting when I'm playing at my... Oh, I only allow when I'm playing at my best. You'll have to up the difficulty. Oh. Yeah, I'm not so sure we're willing to throw our money away so easily. We'll play a friendly game then. Attack, defend, it'll ottle, black bottle, it'll ottle you. So, as I understand it... Okay, I don't understand it. How do we play? Black attacks, white defends, secure the king. Pawns can move into any tile in a vertical or horizontal. They can't jump. Cannot move on or over the center tile. Oh, nobody can. Okay. Capturing is done by surrounding or pressing them against the center tile. Move the king to any edge of the board. Right, so you've got to keep the edge defended as an attacker. Am I enough? Got it. Time to destroy you. What is he playing at? Do. I wonder if he could move his king there or not. Oh, we can. Interesting. The more you learn. That means you could move that there and then the king becomes a lot more free, but... Let's see how this goes. Game seems too taxing on the mental faculties for a medieval peasant. I imagine it teaches you some very important things about warfare. Right, so if I block your movement out of here... He's going for it. He's really going for it. Truly, he is going for it. I think I have the capacity to destroy you, but you're in a position to attack me if I try and attack you like that. But what I could do is this. Set you up for the kill. Oh, we saw it coming. So he did. And now he's actually able to run away, if given half a chance. I don't want to give him even a quarter of a chance. Are we going to have draw through repetition? Damn you. Now If I go here, then he's probably just going to move a bit again, isn't he? Probably. What could I do then? I suppose I could go here and trap him in. Ooh. He's pretty well defended there, isn't he? What's a man to do in this situation? Probably go on the offensive. He's trying to open up his way out. Fortunately, I'm way ahead of him, and he's given me an opportunity to go on the offensive in a tick. You bastard. I go here, though. He is pretty much in check, so he has to move away. And then I can push him like so. And he's got very few options to move. That's aggravating, but surely I can push him against the center and... Hey! Let me know how much of a challenge you can stand, and we'll get started. I'm ready to offer you a hard challenge in a friendly game. I'd rather leave with 100% win success, if you don't mind. Okay, as fascinating as that was, it had nothing to do with curb stomping armies with my... Oh yeah, I lost my good army. Well, I can dream of the day that I have it back. Still says that there's an opportunity here, but I already talked to the wheeler. Barrel, thanks again for agreeing to handle the matter. I need them very soon. Okay, well, I'll go and get it. Is there a time limit on this? I've got 30 days. I can't just give them one and give the rest later, can I? Perhaps not. Do you like the arrows when looking around? I really, really don't. I think I'll just turn them off. Oh, I thought I pressed options there. Is it gameplay? It's a locked target option, like I am playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. I know it tells you the direction of blocking, I'd just rather not see it there. Crosshairs, UI, show attack direction. And it should probably be gone. Right, I want to go and get the sheep for you, or get the wool for you. I'll probably be overburdened if I get it, and I wasn't able to sell these sheep, sadly. Wonder where I can sell some sheep. Maybe if I go up to this castle, well, they got sheep nearby as well, don't they? Alright, where can I sell my bloody sheep? Maybe over at Phycaon. Somebody mentioned our travel speed somewhere, and I don't know where that is. Morale, food, troops, hit points, influence, money. Are we eating the sheep right now? I hope we're not. I didn't buy them to eat them. Click on the triangle. Ah. Okay, yeah, our party speed is pretty rough. Why is this? The herd slows us down massively. I see, I see. Well, hopefully we can have an effortless... Oh, maybe I could try Lysarion, just in case there's a good price there. Go, 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 barrel. Oh, they don't want any of my stuff at a decent price. I really don't have a lot of stuff at all, but we haven't raided anybody yet. Hey, they took away all the good stuff that I stole. Oh, they even took away my mace. Damn, that's Some rough tutorial rewriting. Fencing stolen goods at Lacarion.
Yes? You need something from me?
Some people know me as Stonehead Gallon. I've not heard of you, blah 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 blah. I need someone who has gold to spend. Oh, right. And I don't have gold to spend, that much is true. If that's the case then. Boy, this interface is a bit rough, lots of scrolling. Is there a way to just sort it by... Ah, here we go. Melee weapons? See, I want my clubbing days back. Spiked club? I wonder though, because the Iron Sparta we start with actually seems quite good. Might be a while until we find something equally as good. Shields and range. I do want some throwing stuff at some point. Armor, saddles, misc. Nothing's showing up as green here, so I guess it's not that amazing. Or is it? I mean, that shows... Why does it not show here, then, that it's good or not? Only when we hover over it. That seems odd, doesn't it? You don't have the perk to show profit yet, but it shows right here. Oh well, you're clearly not doing that much for me, so away we go. I want to try my luck over at Kaon. Maybe buying this herd wasn't a great idea. It seemed like such a brilliant idea at the time. Come on, pick up the pace. We're so slow. Hopefully we're not eating our profits right now. I wonder if the sheep can go bad. Let's see. Oh, it tells me where I can sell at. But maybe it just tells you the places that you've been to recently. Alright, do you want these damn sheep? Hey, apparently good price for the sheep. Really, though? It doesn't seem that great, but at least I can... Yeah, I think having these sheep's a bad idea. Hey, good price on the wool, though. I'll ditch the wool, though. Now I'm going to buy a bunch of wool and bring it down to the guy that wanted it for whatever. Lord, the sheep have gone bad, evil buy. Our cows have come down with a strange malady. I'm heading back the way. Surely there's something I can bring back at a reasonable rate. Small percentages here and there. Not amazing. Right, that didn't seem like a great job any way you cut it. So let's just get out of here. Go and buy some stuff from somewhere else. Oh, maybe I should talk to people here. They might have jobs for me.
I don't know. I suppose you should tell me your name.
Hello, I'm Barrel. I hear you recently caught bandits around here. Good work. I think other merchants around here will agree. Cleanse the roads of these vermin. Oh. Well, for the right coin, I'll cleanse anything. Or anyone. I don't think you can help me. You don't have enough troops for this task. How many is enough? Perhaps I should recruit some troops and see if he changes his mind. Oh, and just how many do I need? People are saying enter the arena. I suppose we could give it a go. How about finding some Swedes, Jake the Northcote? We just started the game. Right. Ooh. Fancy looking tournament grounds. It's just all javelin throwing around here. Right, Tournament Master. Good day, friend. I bet you came here for the games. You look like a fighter, you should join. Back in the old days, it was all condemned criminals. Nowadays, we use blunted Oh yeah, I could get behind using a blunt weapon. You risk no more than your teeth? And the heavens gave us 30 teeth. Is it really 30? That doesn't seem right. Alright, how do these tournaments work? We watch, or we match the fighters up by drawing lots. Sometimes you're part of a team, sometimes you fight by yourself. Then you get weapons, the winners proceed to the next round, only 2 are left, they battle to be declared champion. Even the practice fights, draws, put bets on outcome, tournaments, yeah, I get it. Let's give it a go, why not? Let's see if we can handle ourselves here. Tell you what I can do, I can roll over my own USB cord. To angle it around for anyway. Right. The tournament will be a melee group fight. As you approach the arena, you overhear gossip. There's one lord with renowned fighting skills. And we get some pauldrons. Whether we use that or sell that, assuming we win, which I doubt we will, remains to be seen. Oh jeez, there's quite a few of them. I hope those are blunted arrows they're using. Oh, hang on. I'm fighting against Tharos. He looks like the fancy guy. That isn't good. His skills seem far superior to my own. He's cruel and impulsive and daring. Well, that seems like a problem. Ooh, it's an encyclopedia. Barrel of the Whiskey. There we are. Look at all these skills we have. Some very dead-looking family. Alright, skip these crummy ones until we get to our own, and then I can bet on myself. I have a funny feeling I'm not going to make it. But let's give it a go. Right, do I have a bow to use? I think I've just got a knife and this thing. Uh-oh. Oh boy. What'll it be? Oh dear, oh dear. Shank him in the legs. Shank him in the legs. Shank him in the legs. Shank him more in the legs. Continue the leg shanking. Wow. I'm better than I thought. Also, give me your sword. Probably much better than my sword. Right. I should have bet on myself. Skip these losers, and now it's many against many. You should have... Yeah, I always should have bet when I win, right? You can wager up to... Wow. Wow, that's a good payout if we win. And I don't even need to completely rely on myself, I can rely on my friends. Alright, sure thing. Let's have that. Do I still not get a bow? Hey, why do they get horses? Alright. Gang up on one guy. Make our lives easier. That's good. That's good. Now... Why do they get so many horses? That's gotta be good, right? Okay, 3-on-1 now. Bring it on, sunshine. Woo. You can just take the horses on. I wish them, but those horses look very dead. Oh, jeez. Hope my armor doesn't take too much damage. Maybe it's not my armor, though. Come on, folks. Why are you not putting your backs into this? There we go. Good thing we're using these blunted weapons, right? Oh, nice. Can I bet even more? You can wager gold to increase the prize you take. Every round the odds will be different. Oh, come on, I'm starting to think I'll make some good money on this. Right in the legs. Nothing to do with easy settings, it's all to do with me being able to perceive my enemies' motions before they even make them. Henry of Scallis taught me well. Shank the legs, shank the legs, shank the legs. That's not the legs, but okay. Enjoy this blunted stab. Alright, it's me against the crossbowman. Crossbowman's gonna die. Because he doesn't have his crossbow, so he's gonna be useless at this. Oh, your legs are forfeit, my friend. The bugger. Hey, if you gain levels while here, you should always take part in tournaments, right? Well, there we go. First the Lord goes down, then everybody else falls. And I get myself some nice pauldrons. Excellent. There's no downside ever to doing tournaments. See, that I didn't know. In fact, it looks like there's only upsides. Even if you get trounced on, you're going to get some leveling done. Excellent. Okay, so what do we do with what we just got? Our pauldrons. Dare I equip... Oh man, look at that value. Should I really be wearing those? That looks like a lot of armor though, perhaps we should. It looks like you don't need to care about the maintenance of your items. They don't degrade or anything. Which I suppose is rather nice. It also weighs quite a bit, doesn't it? Oh! There's no weight problem if you wear it. Well, it's just like the Long Dark. Amazing. Yeah, it also looks pretty good. Bulks up our shoulders, and if there's one thing our character knows about it, bulking. There we go. Oh, that looks even better. Can I just play without these forever? Gives a lot of body armor, but I really like that look. Also, the pauldrons are just floating there. The diaper dwarf. Does look very tempting to play like that. But I'd probably get utterly mulched without good armor on. It's early days, Vecinus, but so far so good. Right, so learnt an important lesson about always picking a fight, and maybe the money that I earned could be put to good use in trading for weapons that I want. I want a big smacky hammer. Blacksmith hammer doesn't sound like something that's very well made for fighting. You can still fight in the arena, Jake. What, there's another tournament? Oh, there is no tournament currently going on. I guess the idea is practice fight, but that doesn't sound any fun. What's the point in a fight if there's nothing on the line? Also, Barrel should be on this list now. There we go. Top of the worst. Best place to be. Practicing fight does give you money. Do not do practice fights. You get paid for practice fights. See? So many opinions. But as I say, it doesn't have anything on the line, so why even bother? Alright. Air. You know, it was actually pretty good when we went into the tavern before. Maybe we could find another companion. 200 gold doesn't seem like a pittance right now. That's a ransom broker. We know your game, but not seeing much in the way of potential companions here. Is there anything upstairs? It's a whole load of no. Potential companions are shown in the top bar if they're in a tavern. These guys then? There's Garrison. Tharos. These are different parties. So I guess these are visitors and these are people that live around here. So there's a powerful widow maker.
Yes? You need something from me?
Ask about me. You'll be told to keep the peace in the back alleys. I'll mark your name. So what's with this name marking? Do you have to go and talk to damn near everybody?
Yeah? You want something from me?
I never heard of you. I wish to buy your tannery for 19,000 gold. Okay, I think we're a ways away from having our own industry.
I don't know.
I wish to buy your pottery. Okay, well, I wish you all the flooded clay pits there are. Okay, lesson learned. But I still need to go and do that sheepy quest. And what will that involve? Probably just going back to Tevia, buying the wool and bringing it over to Portos. We should be a lot faster now that we don't have our... Well, we didn't really have a horse there. Oh yeah, a lot faster than anything to herd. I'd like to build up a bit more of an army and start mulching raiders, though. Hopefully there are some events for that. Just checking in here, because some people have some stuff.
Yeah? You want something?
What do you need help with? Some of my lads have gone missing. A witness said they got themselves dead drunk with another band. Turned out to be filthy bounty hunters and they're all trussed up. Yeah, if it involves killing to help you, I'm all for it. Raid the bounty hunter hideout, rescue my associates for 3,000 dinars. I will make it happen. Large sack of silver will be yours for it. I like the sound of that.
It's been a
And
while.
you were the one about fencing some goods, right? I have one fur. You can have it for 702. And then you can sell it somewhere. Is he having me on? I suppose I have the money for it, but it does sound like he's having me on here. I mean, I know a scam or two, and that sounds like a scam. Oh, right, I also do want to recruit some troops if possible. Maybe I should just get an unruly mob. Right, I suppose that's a lot of mouths to feed, but a big mob means a lot of people we can go and shank to death, so I'll take them. Don't know how I go about getting myself some nice companions, but I'll figure that out in due time. So now... I wonder if our food problems are going to become actual problems. Buy some food too. Surely food should be bought in the villages. These wages are going pretty high though. Right. Ooh, even you have some troops, don't mind if I do. It looks like I have a party limit of how many troops I can have, but hey ho. What's your problem, Segura?
Hey, so who are you then?
I'll remember your name. Yes, we've had trouble with bandits. We've had a lot more. We're afraid to take the goods to market. Some people have been murdered. You'll never get all the outlaws, but if word gets around that you took down the most vicious ones, robbing us won't seem so lucrative. I bet even a party of 10 properly trained men. Yeah, I think I'll hunt them down for you. Won't be a problem. And I need to buy your wool. That is pretty cheap wool. How many do I need to buy again? I've managed to forget. It was either 6 or 10. 6 wool. Okay. But I could probably bring them more than that. I'll probably up my carrying capacity. I'll get that done, and then it's bandit hunting time. Do I have to come out of here and go back to the shop? I guess so. 5 products. Get the wool. Oh, but our carrying capacity has gone way up courtesy of the extra people that we have. Okay, so more people, more carrying capacity, more good. The sheep didn't sell at a profit, so forget that. Maybe they want some cheese. Their cheese isn't very expensive, but I should get some grain for myself. 190% more expensive. Okay, maybe not. We'll get some cheap cheese for our folks, I guess. Keep the people marching. Hi, brother. Glad to see you're playing this game. It's such a crazy game. I love huge battles when you don't know who will win. It has a lot of appeal to me. Now, as I said, it's my first time ever playing the game, but I like it so far. Right. Oh, I didn't check if I could. I think I already recruited your troops. So, we're going to take care of the... bringing you the wool. Murder some bandits. Murder some more bandits. And then see where that takes us. Why do you want to be a merchant? Go kill some orc. I do want to go and kill. But some money is needed. Oh, maybe I should have spoke to Pharaon. He sounds like he has problems. Right, Wheeler. It's been a while. Yes, it has. But I've got your wool. You kept the workshop running. Takes this money and some extra. Actually, I think he just gave me the same amount, but sure. Relation is increased by 6 to 6. I don't know what relation does with these individuals, but more is better, I suppose. And dang, wool is still selling for great amounts. Again, I've forgotten how much I paid for this stuff, but I think I'm making a profit on selling all of that wool here. I could even sell the cheese for decent dosh. Do you have any food that's going at a good rate? Some average priced meat there. Average priced fish. Is all food equal? Says I have 2 cheese and 1 grain, so I guess it is. Just remember the color. Green good, red bad. So this oil is good. Wow, that's some very cheap oil. Toga Boy does love his oil. I recommend you get some caravans going early game, Jake. Getting companion to do it. One step at a time. I'm not here to try hard this game. I'm here to enjoy this game. And I intend on fully enjoying this game. It does look really good. I've got all these warnings about, Jake will drop the game instantly. Seems pretty good to me so far. In any case, with an army like this, we really are marching on our stomach and we need more food on us. But surely grain is the best food to be having on you? I do think I'll grab that oil. Seems like easy, bloody money to make. Do you like the music? I haven't really thought about the music. It's just there. Which in this kind of situation perhaps is how the music should be. Grab ourselves some fish, but I need to stock up somewhere and buy a bunch of grain to keep the army marching. Grain and fish are the 2 cheapest foods usually. Yeah, I'm getting that from the fish. I'll grab some more of it then, just keep the army going. Crime. This is your crime rating. Did I commit a crime? Oh, whoa, where'd the tutorial go? You violated trade regulations. What trade regulations? Yeah, granted, my face is a bit of a crime. How do I get that information back? Was there an encyclopedia? That wool was technically smuggled. Really? Is there a way to get that encyclopedia back and see that crime thing? Because that just disappeared on me when I was wanting to read it. Right. Crime. Players who rob or otherwise aggressive inhabitants at war will receive crime rating. Yeah, I was definitely being aggressive. Coercing, illegal behavior in quests, small amount of crime, outright attacking a neutral, large amount. Goes up to 100, rating 30 or higher in neutral will be barred from entering. Lack resources, An independent player with a crime rating will be declared an outlaw by the kingdom, attacked on sight. Okay. And I am assuming that this is just going to go down. So in 5 days my crime rating will be gone. Not a problem. That NPC even told you about the laws forbidding them from getting wool from outside when he told you about it. Ah. Well, I clearly didn't pay attention, but now we know. Should I grab another 2 recruits? No, 18 is a good number. I'll see if I can catch up with these folks. They seem to have something going. And then I want to... Hang on, was there an arena? There is no tournament. Oh, I think there was one earlier, but not anymore. Right, never mind then. Check the tavern for a companion, Jake. Yeah, wasn't there somebody who wanted to join me if I had the coin? What faction looks the most fun? I mean, I don't know much about faction, just went with Empire because, well, Empire sounds good. I don't know anything about them. There's no characteristic to them that I've uncovered yet. Hello, tavern maid. Would you like a taste of our local specialty, glass of local wine with a place of olives? Oh, yes, please. Where's my wine? I think it's the lack of ambient noise making this feel almost scary in a way. Well, I ain't paying for that. No companion though? I guess they move around. Tournament is indicated by a golden helmet symbol next to the city name. I see. Right, let's see what these folk are about, if I can catch up with them. Our speed is a whole lot higher now that we don't have to worry about having a herd. And they're taking us in the direction of... Ooh, looters! Oh, I wouldn't mind having my filthy way with them, but I'll try and get you first. I'm sure the looters will still be there. If you please, stop there.
Stop there. I would ask you for your name.
Never know when it's going to be voiced or not. I am Pharaon. Our family has stood in the Senate, discharged, I love war for its own sake. I need reliable warriors who are true to you. Certainly look a lot better than my army. Can you tell me about the Netzer Folly? The Great Battle, 1077. Neritz's army... Okay, there was a big fight. It was a disaster. Thank you. Anything else about it? Lukon. Who's Lukon? The ruler of the Northern Empire. Last seen in Shapestay? I guess I'll track that. Probably it'll show up. Do you have any problems? Campaigning has taken a higher toll on my horses. Animals drop dead from exhaustion. Stocks. I need more horses. I need 3 horses. Bring them, and you'll make 15... well, that does sound pretty good. But where can I even buy horses from? The horses should cost no more than 750. Yeah, horses do seem awfully expensive. Do I even want to do this for you? Yeah, why not? Might be tricky to find us. My fellow nobles usually know where to find me, though, if you ask them. That does sound like a pain. And he only gives me 20 days to get those horses. But wasn't there a place with horses right here? Also, I want to kill those bandits. But maybe I can just buy the horses here and then chase up with them. Does he need specific horses, by the way? Wish I could bring up the quests while I'm in this menu. 3 Midlands. Midlands Palfreys. Midlands Palfreys. And hey, look, they got 3 of them. I'll be taking that if you don't mind. Oh, that was easy. Can I buy other horses? Dang, you sell some cheap horses. Well, that's a mule, but no one needs to know. Alright, sounds good to me. I'll sell these people. Right, there are looters to kill. Yeah, there they are. 10 of them, but we have 18 people. We'll be fine. And then I'm going to give you your goods. Oh, we're slowed down by the horses, but no, it's because we're in the woods. Yeah, look at that. We're getting a boost from the cavalry. These poor people
off,
trying to run
stranger,
from us.
Unless you want trouble.
Surrender or die. Now, we almost outnumber him 2 to 1, and these are filthy little looters, so surely he will surrender. You'll never take us alive. That's kind of like surrendering. Mules are good. Each pack animal not being ridden increases party carry capacity. I imagine it also...
Charge!
I imagine it also... slows you down a bit. Maybe it doesn't. Whoa! What the heck are you throwing at me? Stones again? I think you'll find my stones are better than your stones. I'm just in a good fight here. They're fighting with sickles and sticks and things. Can I specifically arm these people up with stuff that isn't crap? Is this really worth celebrating so much?